Hey guys, Steve here with Revive, and this is my 13 weeks out posing little practice here. I'm going to do some more later. I've not been practicing very much at all. Something I have done here is widen my stance on these. Definitely has helped me here. Something that isn't going to have helped me is you'll notice as I go along I start cramping in areas, so that's not the best. So as you can see, I'm actually sitting at 174 pounds roughly this week, and I have done roughly sat around this for the last 3 weeks. Haven't lost any weight this week and actually look to have gained it, so that isn't the best. I have to see what Greg thinks. Areas of my physique are definitely coming through. My legs are starting to come through. I want my lower back and my glutes to start shining through. I do think that I've actually managed to pick some really harsh lighting here. It's coming directly at me, and I've got the camera just in front of the light source. But because I'm pale and it's quite bright lighting coming from that area, it's really not picking out very much detail at all. I can pick much better detail out under some decent lighting in the mirror, but this is the lighting I've chosen. Greg, if you are watching this, and Greg, my coach from my team Maya Brain, if you're watching this and you think I need to change my lighting, please tell me, because this is very harsh lighting. As you've seen, pictures on my Instagram look better than this. So anyway, sitting at 174 pounds, 13 weeks out from my first ever bodybuilding competition, and not having lost any weight this week, coming to around, I think my average macros are 65 fat, 210 protein, and 320 carbohydrate, which is around 28 to 700,000 calories. But bear in mind, I've been dieting since January, so I've been dieting for like 30 weeks now. So it's definitely taking its toll, and I was eating over 4,000 calories before, so I'm definitely starting to feel the diet here. I had just completed a upper body session just before doing this, so that might played into the cramp and things. But obviously, on show day, you don't want to be cramping, especially when people mess around with sodium and they mess around with their water intake. They're very likely to impact whether they might cramp or not. And if you're cramping, then you can't obviously perform as well as you should, which comes on to performance. And I personally have not put in any time yet into creating a routine. You get a 1 minute segment for natural bodybuilding for the show, and effectively you need to select a piece of music and do a bit of a kind of flex show to it, if you will. It's kind of, I like to see it as an art form rather than kind of just a look at me. I'm not sure if it really counts very much towards your overall placing, but obviously it counts towards people's enjoyment of the show, and I should enjoy that. I'm not the most confident and outgoing person, so when I get in that sort of, it will really be quite humbling and enjoyable for me to get myself on show and everyone be looking at me. It's quite an achievement in itself to just step on stage and do that for me. So I need to come about with something. Maybe later I will do some kind of impromptu posing to just put on some music that I like, just come out with some poses that might look decent on my physique. And if I film that, and I might take some segments and put it online as well, or at least get some screenshots from that. Something I want to note here is I've got that still kept those legs quite wide, whereas I think for this pose they might look better slightly in. So it's these little things, these little pickups that will really help my posing for on the day, because obviously I have to perfect it now so that it can be perfect on the day. Just like this, there's different angles, like different arm positionings that look good. I think I had a good arm positioning just before. When I push my elbows out too wide or come down too low, it kind of makes things look a bit funny. My two chosen most musculars are the crab, and then I'm not sure what this one's called, hands on hips. So they're my two chosen ones. I genuinely I don't look very good in the other poses. So here I just wanted to try with the back poses. You have the option of like sticking out one of your legs further back and spiking the calf. I actually don't think, after doing this and looking at this, I think it looked better before. I think my calves look skinnier and my right leg there looks skinnier than my left. Whereas if I have both together, then that looks much better. So this is me, 13 weeks out, 175 pounds. Cheers guys, revive stronger.